Hey you! Yeah you! Are you tired of taking your car to the shop to get its brakes changed? Do you have a passion working on cars? Do you want to learn how to change your brakes? Well then I have a DVD for you! This DVD features your very own tech. He's going to show you step by step how to change your brakes. Before working on any cars, you want to have the proper PPE. Some safety glasses and some gloves. Let's get to brakes. Make sure you always chop your wheels before lifting up your truck with the jack. The next thing you want to do is jack your car up or truck. You always use a jack stand. Go ahead and put your truck on the jack stand. Like that. Next, you want to take the wheel off. Take the wheel off, you use an impact or a four-way. Find the right socket that fits your lug nuts. Make sure it's a 6-point. If you use a 12-point, you have a better chance of running the nut off. So let's go ahead and take them off. It comes right off. Look at that. Set that back here, out of the way. All right. Next, you want to take off your caliper and your brake pads. To do this, you're going to need a socket and a ratchet. My bolts are 17mm on the back, and there are just two bolts right here that hold the caliper in. And you take those bad boys off, caliper comes right off.
Do not take off that line, alright?
Alright guys, we got these two bolts loose right here. I'm going to take them off. They should just come off just like that. And then pull out just like that. Bam! There's one. Time to get the other one. Bam. Caliper should come right off. just like that. Alright, once you have your caliper up, you want to put it right behind here where it's stable and won't fall down. Take your brake pads off. Go ahead and grab a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Just take them off, come right off like that. And these pads were just about ready to be changed out. See, there's a line right here. When that line gets basically flush with the pads, usually means when you need to change them. So there you go. There's the old pads. And this is what a new pad looks like. Old versus new. There you go. Part's pretty important as well. You want to grab your old brake pad, make sure it's your old one. Put it right here on the piston, the brake piston. Now hold it there. Grab a C-clamp that'll fit around the piston and the brake pad. Go ahead and put it down there. Get clamped down. And so it pushes the piston in. Try it again. So grab your sleeve clamp. Try it again until you get it right. It's kind of hard to show you guys and do this at the same time. You look how I got it right here, and then you just want to push in the brake pad until it's flush. Push the piston in until it's flush. Just like that. Alright, once you do that, you put your brake pads on and you put it back on like that. Let me just pause it. Alright guys, go ahead and grab your brake pads. Make sure you put them in the right direction. Just go in just like that. This one goes in the back. Get the light so you can see. You want your brakes to look like that right there. Alright, so now we put the caliper back on. Before we put the caliper on, you want to put some anti-seize on these bolts right here, so it's easier to get off next time. So just grab some anti-seize, put it on these bolts, make it nice and smooth. Alright, put it on both the nuts. Put your caliper, or both the bolts, and put your caliper back on. Grab your other bolt. AC zone there. If you have an impact or like one of these bit driver, I would just suggest to use it just to make it a little bit quicker. Don't leave it this tight. Once you get that on, you want to check, make sure they're nice and tight. Grab your ratchet. Make sure they're nice and tight. Those are nice and tight. That's how you change your brakes. We're gonna put the wheel back on, and then we have to. We're gonna put the wheel back on, and then we're gonna push the brakes, see if they work. Make sure they're all nice and hard. The wheel on there. Put your lugs nut back on. Get your impact. You're going to want to do a star pattern when you're tightening. So just or crisscross pattern. So they're all pretty much flush. And then always torque them afterwards. So, you put your wheel back on, and go back under, take the jack off. You want to get in your car, push the brakes down until they're hard, nice and hard, and that's all you got to do. That's how you change your brakes on your truck or car if they have disc brakes. If they have drum brakes, it's different. There's one more important thing you should do, and that's underneath the hood. You need to check the brake fluid level, make sure it's topped off where it needs to be. I'll go show you that real quick. Alright guys, so we're underneath the hood right now. This is where your brake reservoir is. This is where your brake fluid's going to be. You want to open your cap and make sure you're at the maximum level for your brake fluid. If you're not, put some in it. Mine takes .3 brake fluid, but yours could take something different. But that's where that is. So make sure that's filled before you take it on a road test.